Pisces. Hi, my name is Dennis from Psychic Medium and this is your tarot spread for May 2026. Today we'll see what's waiting for you in May and what do you need to be aware of, what to do for your best. Relationship, money, everything you want to know. So let's dive in straight into May 2026. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. We'll start from Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles reverse, and a Queen of Swords. I would say, as a person, you will be very, how would you say, unsure in everything you hear. So by unsure, I mean you don't really want to believe in everything people say or everything people offer. You try to analyze, you try to understand, and this is the months when you've been a little bit of skeptical or even maybe too skeptical. It's all based on unfair treatment, which can happen, well, already could have happened. Let's see. I would say it could happen already. 10 of Cups, reverse. It is something unforeseen that happened that that drive you to get out of your comfort zone. Because of that, you're not really sure about things that come into your life, whether it's new opportunity, new person. You always skeptical to everything. You try to understand, is it real or not? Is it genuine feelings or not? You know? And let's see what is about this Knight of Cups. Well, first it can be something romantic, but it's not gonna be long-lasting. Someone may also use you, I would say, and someone can offer you something that not necessarily have to be like that. So be aware of that. Someone may really try to take your money. Mental confusion, no understanding of situation, and something really significant happening. It is some sort of a bad luck, but eventually you still stay in with whatever you have. So the 10 of Pentacles represent the family wealth, stability. So even though everything may go shit, you still have amazing things behind your back. Yeah. It's like you have this backup, you have this cover, and it seems like you didn't lose anything. Again, you try to understand whether people are genuine feelings or no. However, you really rough, I would say, about making decision, about acting, although you're still thinking about things. Sometimes you may think a little bit late. So I would suggest you, as I see from the card, well, I don't suggest anything, but I see from the cards that you need to be wise in what you're doing. If you try to avoid change, if you try to avoid something, it is gonna happen anyway. You can avoid it the way you want, but it is gonna happen anyway. Again, I see the second time that someone really can use you. Someone can do something unfair, so be careful. Don't give money to anyone. Don't do investment this month. This is not a month for that. This is a month for family money. This is a month for doing your things. I would even say don't buy something expensive. Don't buy tickets to travel something. No, this month. It is absolutely no clarity. When you will have clarity in this or that question, please do. But until then, please don't. Now, let's see what's behind the deck. Again, Justice reverse. As I already say, something that may happen from the past or you're afraid that's gonna happen. Four of Wands reverse is unforeseen moments that could lead to plan changes or break the plans. That's why I say don't book any trips, don't plan anything big. So eventually new things gonna come your way, and plans may not work. Now, let's go towards love and relationship. This one went fast. This one went fast. Let's do relationship. As I always say, relationship is not just love. It could be family, friends, relatives, son, grandson, whatever relationship it's gonna be. You need to understand for which kind of feel it is. I'll tell you what, this is the third time I'm having a similar card. So we had 2 times, I think it was the 5 of Swords, right? Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 5 swords. And now we have 7 of Swords. So it is, if you can see on this card, the woman is escaping from the building. It is something strategical. It is something sneaky. So related to love, I would say, not just love, the relationship, there is a loss of happiness, because this 7 of Swords goes along with the 3 of Cups reversed, which represent the loss of happiness for me. And 4 of Pentacles along with the 7 Wands represent that you stand your ground, you showing your boundaries, and it is eventually, it's like a glass. It's filling with water, filling, and then it spill everywhere. So this is the month when everything is gonna spill everywhere from probably your side. You're gonna speak up, you're gonna tell things, and you're gonna be like, hey, enough. You know what I mean? And in the end of the day, relationship holds on you. You control the situation. I mean, everyone controlling their own life, but you have a strength and you have a 6 of Cups. I say that relationship holds on you. You holding everything. It's like you are cement between the bricks, and it is something related to your past, something that happened for a very long time. 9 of Wands here represent that you really overburn. Maybe you think about things too much. Maybe you want things to be too perfect. Maybe you want things to be well. But it seems like it's all about, it has to be a male figure there, the partner or father, who first may help you with advice, may help you with something. It's not necessarily has to be all on you, but also it can be a man who, or a person who has control over finances. So it can be something like different opinion. It could be some sort of, I wouldn't say that, but well, you're trying to hold it. You're trying to keep it perfect. And later we'll see what you actually need to do for your best. But it feels like you're showing your boundaries, and this month the glass is absolutely filled and it's about to spill out everywhere. You need to decide whether you want to speak up, whether you want to keep controlling that. Now, let me know in the comment if that makes sense, or if not, also let me know in the comment if not yet. Someone tells me that my reading starts earlier than the months. Someone tells me that it starts later, so it really depends. Now, let's look at your financial situation. I want to look at first money things. Pick a card, 1 or 2. Both cards for you, one main one. 1 or 2. Things are slipping out of your hands. 1. Second is a bad luck, Sun, and also related on partnership. Money with someone, someone's money, you and someone. It doesn't work out. It doesn't work. Trouble in relationship. In overall, for all, unexpected events happen. First and second as well. But let's see what's really happening with work. Unexpected events happen. It means Tower reverse. It means that you need to have a backup plan. Think about what you do if this, if that, yeah? And try to not spend money not reasonable. Work. Seems like you don't have clarity. Maybe you don't even have a work. For someone who have a work, it could be trying to prove something to someone at work, trying to show up yourself. You may even overwork, or you may even if you don't have a work, you may go to different interviews. Ace of Wands, you will get eventually clarity this month towards the work, and this clarity will be based on, again, Five of Swords. Winning at all costs, I would say, with the Knight of Wands. It seems like you're motivated, it seems like you want to get something, and it seems like you need to listen to yourself. The star tells you that it seems like you're on the right path to new beginnings. You have a couple of aces here. And of course, it's going to be Three of Cups. I would say the months will be not that hard, kind of easygoing, work related. If you already plan something, that's gonna happen. If you plan to get up some contract or something, that may happen. However, you need to know that if you're gonna go back, the moon reverse, there will be a bad luck. So try to move forwards. And not always necessary to finish something that is there. Not always necessary. Sometimes you can abandon in order moving to new things. Again, we have a Knight of Swords and we have a Five of Swords. Listen, you had 4 or 5 times Five of Swords and 1 Seven of Swords. First, be careful with everything you sign, be careful with all the people and information that you share, because it may be used against you, but also you may do things. But what I want to tell you, treat people the way you want to be treated. And know that sometimes winning at all costs may not even worth winning. Let me know if that makes sense. Now, let's go to deck, which will tell you what to be aware of and what to do for your best. First of all, I want to tell you that I sensed something that moves like a car or something. Be careful driving. What to be aware of? The universe. Completing things. Be aware. Sorry. Be aware of putting the things together. Try to sit on the 2 chairs. Try to manage everything and make everything perfect. You don't need to finish things sometimes. Sometimes just leave it as it is. And be aware of promises of something. Wealth, stability, or I would say even investment, family money. In Russia, we say if we sneeze, it means that whatever we say is true. So be aware with family money, finances, and investments. Be very careful in that. I wouldn't say that it's a good month for investments, but someone may promise you something, or things may be really, really promising, but you need to be aware of that. What to do for your best? First, it's interesting. You don't need to show your wealth. You don't need to, scream for that. You need to understand and keep in mind how it is for you to make money, especially when you spend it. Because there will be a lot of things that you want to do. There will be something that you will do, spend your money, and there will loss. So you need to be really wise in what you're doing money related. It is not just money related. For someone, Nine of Pentacles could be relationship, feelings. We talk about abundance. Whatever is abundance for you, you need to be careful with that. You have Temperance, Queen of Wands, and a Five of Cups, along with the Three of Swords. I would say that something could have happened, and sometimes let it go is the best option. But of course, you're choosing your best option for yourself. Once again, what to do for your best. Be aware of the things. Be aware of the things. Think, what could happen if I do this? Can I have some downs? Can I have some ups? Will it affect me? Will it benefit me? Yeah, think about it. Be aware. Always keep a backup plan. Always keep a backup plan, yeah? Especially when you go to find something that you don't know what. Try to maintain easy and positive energy, especially when you're talking with someone, trying to solve something. Less seriosity this month. Now, let's get my own deck, Heaven's Bridge, and get a guidance from your loved ones in heaven. If you don't know, I'm a creator of beautiful mediumship guidance and mediumship deck, Heaven's Bridge. Today we're using Guidance Edition, and all you have to do is think about your loved ones in heaven, or whatever you believe in, God, universe, angels, and ask guidance for upcoming months, May 2025. 2026! What did I say? 2026! Sorry. Now, first, second, third. Pick one card. All three cards are for you. It's just one. The main one for May 2026. Whew, let's go. First card. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. Well, I don't think I need to explain this card, but I will a little bit. You need to accept whatever is happening with you right now. Sometimes we may think, why it's like that? Why it's always me? Why it's always this? Why is that? But all you have to do is just live and understand that this already happened. There is no why. Why will not change anything. Why may change something in the future if you think about it, if you reflect on that, and you try, and you will change yourself. But eventually why will not change whatever already happened. So all I say is acceptance is the key for inner peace. Second card, your dreams are within the reach. This card tells you that everything is within the reach. It's all so close, all you have to do is keep going. The third card, stay aware of the company you keep. It's influence your mindset. Well, I don't think I need to explain this card, but I will. Whatever you surround yourself, whoever you surround yourself with, you need to be cautious. You need to understand that someone, if we go to the beginning of the reading, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, may be sneaky this month. Remember that. Don't share everything. Don't be too open. Maintain positive energy and try to observe rather than being involved, right? Understand that as much as someone can be sneaky towards you and do something in order to receive what this person wants, you may do the same thing, but do you really want to win like that? Do you really want to achieve this using this thing? Yeah, this is what you need to think of. And I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I wish you an amazing month. See you soon. Bye.